Bronco Horvath was a gifted offensive player over his 20-year professional career, starring in both the American Hockey League and the National Hockey League. The Ontario native recorded 38 points in 43 games as a rookie with the Springfield Indians in 1950-51, and improved his totals each of the next 3 seasons while skating with the Syracuse Warriors. In 1957, Horvath was voted a first-team AHL All-Star after leading the Rochester Americans with 81 points in just 56 contests. Horvath spent most of the next 6 years in the NHL, where he was an All-Star with the Boston Bruins. Then he returned to Rochester to anchor one of the AHL's most impressive dynasties. Horvath led the way with 303 points from 1964 to 68, and the Amerks reached an unprecedented 4 straight Calder Cup finals, winning 3 championships. Horvath continued to be a reliable offensive weapon until his retirement in 1970, finishing his AHL career with 263 goals, 484 assists, and 747 points in 666 regular season games.
Bronco Horvath, hey, I tell you, he had a beautiful car. I've always remembered I'd die for it. In a 1964 convertible, remember that, white with a blue top? He driving it back to port, he backing back to Canada, hit 3 deer. Always remember that. Just kidding, Bronc boy. Remember the time you had the penalty shot? And this guy was so confident. He comes over to me and he says, Grapes, I'm going to put it up top corner, then I'm going to bring it back up in the air, and he did it every time. This guy, like Art, had the hands. I remember him telling me the story. He's 1 point. Him and Bobby Hall are tied for the NHL. They're all set to go and everything like that. They play. Hall gets an assist. Now Bronco falls down and gets hit, and he breaks his jaw. Believe it or not, the last game, he tells me he's looking up in the Boston Gardens. There's Dolly, his wife, and they're talking about shopping the next day. I'll tell you, he was really something. We played together. We played together 4 years. We won three Calder Cups. This guy, again, if he was playing now, imagine, Bronco, you were playing now with some of these guys. Unbelievable. You're MVP all the time, All-Star. You played in the Uke line, but I remember when you played in Rochester, you were great.
It's an honor and a privilege to congratulate Art Stratton and Bronco Horvath on their induction into the Hall of Fame. I was fortunate, along with others, to be teammates with both players. Bronco, I was with him in Rochester in 1963-64 after his years in Boston. And, you know, we were teammates on the ice, in the dressing room, and sometimes in the Bubble Lounge on Exchange Street. Art Stratton was a teammate of mine in Pittsburgh with the Pittsburgh Penguins in 67-68. That was when the NHL expanded and we played in the Igloo. Well, we both outlasted our mascot, Peter the Penguin. He caught a cold and passed on. In the 1940s to the 1970s, I always say that's the BC time. No, it's not before Christ. It was before cash. In over 1,200 games, Art Stratton and Bronco Horvath had over a point a game. These are outstanding individuals. They always got support from their families and their loved ones. They, along with the AHL, which they helped build, are bursting with pride today. Way to go, Art. Way to go, Bronco. Way to go, AHL.